Hi, my name is Katie Branchflower, and I'd like to provide you with some tips today on how to challenge negative thoughts. The way we think about things can heavily influence our mood, stress levels, and approach towards ourselves and others. Oftentimes, the thoughts we have occur outside of our control and can be negative or unhelpful. We are especially more susceptible to believing these unhelpful thoughts when we're feeling down or anxious. Therefore, it's always good to remember that these thoughts should be questioned since they are often based on wrong assumptions or have no real basis. Unhelpful thoughts can be about ourselves, for example, I'm a failure or I'm not good enough. It can be about others, they don't like me, or everyone's better than me. Or about the world, life is unfair, or the world is a scary place. Or they can be about the future, things won't get better, I'm destined to fail. So what do we do when we find ourselves having these kinds of thoughts? Well, it can help by asking ourselves some questions to evaluate how realistic or valid the thought is. The best way to make the questions work for you is to imagine you're an attorney looking to scrutinize and find loopholes in the information, which in this case is your unhelpful thought. So first, ask yourself, is there any evidence that contradicts this thought? Look for things in your life that don't line up with the thought. What experiences or facts don't align with this thinking? List as many as you can. Next, ask yourself, if your friend came to you with a similar thought or experience, what would you say to them? This helps us to shift our thinking about the problem since we are often much harder on ourselves than we are with others. Externalizing our thoughts, feelings, and experiences can often give us new perspective. Next, is there any benefit to thinking this thought? What costs are there in continuing to have this thought? Asking ourselves about the costs and benefits can often assist us in recognizing the impact the thought is having on our life. Next, ask yourself, how am I going to feel about this in 6 months, a year, or even 5 years? When we are caught up in an unhelpful thought, it often overwhelms us and has us come to believe that it is pressing and important. However, asking yourself, how will I feel about this sometime down the road, helps to challenge the accuracy of how important or how powerful the thought really is. Finally, ask yourself, is there another way to look at the situation? After working through the previous questions, you may now have new information or perspectives to account for. This allows for you to come to a more balanced or realistic view of the thought or situation you are experiencing. I hope you find these tips to be helpful and have a good day.